Hi and welcome to Let's Talk eBay with Rich Pasini. Today is November 22nd, 2019. Thank you for tuning in. I just want to start off by saying thank you to all the new subscribers who recently subscribed to my channel. It is greatly appreciated. I hope you like the content and come back for more. This evening, I would like to just talk about some stuff, just eBay talk. I got some windows opened up. I want to expand a little on some of those topics. It's just basically being eBay talk, so I hope you guys can stick around, and without further ado, let's get right to it. Well, before we get started, I don't know if you guys noticed out there, maybe you're new to my channel. Yes, I did change my banner. For those who've been following me, my diehard subscribers who've been with me through thick and thin, I said in the past, and I'll say it again, that every now and then my banner may change, so you might see it change from time to time, but I kind of like this one. It kind of goes along with my little circular photo here. I created this here with Canva, and it's a good software package. It'll help you if you have a YouTube channel, you're thinking of starting one, how to create nice banners. You can make them really fancy and stuff like that. This is not too much into it. It's kind of like, so-so, but it's just something I thought needed a change, And I also did on my Facebook group, so as you can see it over here, it's the same thing that follows suit, and on Twitter. So I don't know if I can do Pinterest, whatever, or Instagram. I got to see if there we go. Yeah, this is my my Twitter account. So if you guys want to, follow me, that'd be great. And that's it. So anyway, what I want to share with you guys. I'm just going to close these windows out in the meantime. No sense of keeping them all opened up. Let's close this out because it just slows the computer up a little anyway. If it'll let me close, my computer's been going crazy lately. Let me close this one out. Yeah, what I want to talk about is a couple of things. Well, first off, a while back I made a response on the eBay community chat board in regards to slow sales. And I don't want to get too much into it. If you go to the community chat board, you could read more into this here. What I want to say is in regards to this about the slow sales, this person here, when you hear people saying, "Oh, you gotta, you have to keep listening every day, go out and buy and source every day and stuff and so on and so forth." This person here has 5,000 with over 5,000 lists and says sales are way down. Not even any traffic with over 5,000 items listed in all. OBO, I guess, whatever that means. It says on to new ventures and to the new year to get my store off eBay and running productively somewhere else. Now, I'm not going to get too much into this topic here. The reason why you're probably saying, why did I bring it up in front? Because like some people on some of the blog sites, some YouTube channels, people were talking about eBay sales being really slow, and I was always under the assumption that the more items you have listed, the more you're going to be, get higher in search, and therefore, you will have a better opportunity of making sales. However, that ain't the case, not for me anyway. And as you can see here, this person has 5,000 items listed, and according to them, their sales are very slow. But, as I said before, I'm just going to bump out of the screen. As I said before, eBay is very competitive. There's no doubt about it. As you can see over here, this is my listings here on eBay. I have everything. I know I'm not trying to lead this into a segue, but I've recently put promoted listings on all of these items in hopes to get a sales, and it hasn't been going the way I planned. However, though, I will say this one here has sold today. Okay, and I got the window over here to just show you. This one here has sold. It's a nice Sony Player. Okay, I had it for a while, and I heard the cha-ching go off, and I have it for best offer, and the person gave me what I was looking for, which was $19.99, plus they pay for shipping and handling, and included with that getting new earbuds. So the unit's been tested, it works fine. So, but while I'm on a topic with these here, with this what do you call it there, Sony compact player here, this player, I want you guys to know if you go to my store, if you are in a mood or in a market mood, if you are in a market to check out some of my listings here. However, I do have two more, and I want to show you right here. And I do have two more I'm trying to sell, okay? And I'm trying to get to it right away here if I can. I'm sorry. I got a couple pages open up here. I don't have money. I think I only have 120 items listed, whatever. But I want to show you the other ones I have that are available. I also have two of these. This one I think has the watches on it, and the other one, the white one, doesn't. But these are tested. They work good. So if you're looking for these type of these Sony ISCF model, I think this will accommodate the iPad or iPod, not the iPad, iPod. So you got to check into it there, folks, if you are going to purchase it. I wanted to show you the other ones I have here outside the printers. It's probably on the last page here. Just in case you guys are interested in, maybe you want. This one over here is really nice. That's what I wanted to show you. This one here is nice. This is the Craig AM FM stereo portable CD player with the super bass. Tested, works really great. If you are interested in it, please check it out. I also, if you are into vintage headphones, these are from Sears. Tested, works good. It comes with an adapter. Okay, let me just show you really quick. Let me just show you this one really quick. I know you probably think I'm leading into a segue, but I just thought I'd share it with you guys. This is what it is over here. Let's click it here. Okay, really nice unit. Okay, yes, am I trying to get rid of a lot of stuff? Absolutely, but this is really nice. It's been tested. The radio works good on it. It does have some minor scuff marks on it. You can see it as well. But overall, the condition is pretty clean considering the age of this thing. Check it out like that. And I guess you are getting the earbuds with it as well, brand new. Well, you know what? I mean, they have them at the thrift stores, earbuds. But you know what it is with me? I'd rather include new ones. You know, what do you want to call it? A sanitary thing, maybe? Well, I mean, if I did buy pre-owned ones, I do. I always alcohol them and make sure to disinfect them and stuff like that, you know. For the most part, I always make sure anything that goes over ears and stuff like that, like this here, this has been cleaned with alcohol, you know, the earbuds here. This is a nice one too, a nice setup here too, if you're interested in this here. These are Sears. I consider them vintage. God knows how long they've been around. If I can get this here bigger. Can't get the picture bigger? Okay. All right, there we go. All right. Not bad condition. Pretty nice. The earbuds are pretty clean on it. That's the model number in case you want to look it up. And tested and works good. You got stereo and mono. And let's see what else I got over here. The pictures here. See, here's the earbuds. These are original. As far as I know, these are original. Nice, right? And I always alcohol the ear pads and stuff like that. They always disinfect them. I am not one to go to a local thrift store or yard sale, garage sale, whatever, and pick these things up and just say, I'm going to throw it on eBay, slap it up there. Any of the items I have, even when I do the cleaning up on printers or anything of that nature, everything's always disinfected with the cleansers and stuff like that. I will never send something out like that. The only thing is the only problem I have with this here, so you get the adapter to plug into your if you got the big adapter, I don't know if that would go into speakers, I guess. This one here is an adapter. You plug this onto here, and you could use it on. I tested this, I believe, on my computer, if I'm not mistaken, and that's the adapter you get with it. All right, let's see if you move this down, you can see the picture better. My mouse is going crazy. Here we go. There you go. All right, and that's what it looks like close up. That's the only thing. I couldn't get the cables to wind up properly. You know, I tried to do it back. They must have, whoever had this thing must have sat very far from whatever was listened to or whatever, but I can't get that there. I don't know. I've been trying to do it, but I couldn't do it, and I don't want to mess around with the wire. But I think I put that in the what do you call it, the description, that I can't fold the wire up. What else do you have over here? Let's see here. I want to show you something else. Yeah, so I showed you that. I showed you this one here. This is the other one. Now this one here, if you guys are interested, I had two. I sold one. This is wireless. It's a wireless. I tested it out. Okay, it's new. Comes in the package. It's got the booklet. It's not bad, to be honest with you. I know I'm selling it cheap. I could probably get a little more for it, but it is what it is, folks. It's not bad. I mean, you're going to pay the shipping and the shipping on it as well. But if you're looking for a nice, cheap, economical stereo headphones here, or wireless ones, I should say, You might want to check this out. It's been tested, it works. Now, remember, they are wireless, so don't go walking down a block with them if you got this connected to your stereo. I'm not sure how it hooks up again, I forgot. But, don't walk like a mile away and say, hey, these don't work, But they're not bad, and for $7.99, right? And those are new. It's an open box issue. And here's the other one I was talking about, this one here. This is a nice one too, Panasonic. And again, this is being included with the Sony headphones. Now the Sony headphones, I believe, let me see if I get this bigger. The Sony, this has been tested too, it works great. Nice Panasonic one. The Sony Headbuds Original, of course, that's the unit itself, okay? Just want to get over here really quick here. I take a lot of pictures of it showing you the year it was made, 1996. The earbuds are going to need to be replaced. But the unit itself, this here, tested out between two, you put the CD in there, it really plays nice and sounds good. Now, even though these are not really good, like, I try cleaning them up the best I can. When you got this type of material, you kind of like have to pat it clean with the alcohol, because if you rub it, it's that type of material that'll flake off. So I kind of like had to pat it with the some cotton swabs so I don't lose the material on here. But these things work good, and these are genuine Sony ones, okay? And they're included with it as well, okay? I don't know, I had it for a while. I don't know if maybe I should just do away with the Sony headphones and just get a brand new pair of the earbuds and just include them there, and just put this on the side. Maybe I could hold on to it for myself, because I like Sony, and maybe it's worth investing and getting new ear pads, because these things, this Sony headset really does play nice, and and that's the way it looks like on the on your head. It's one of those type that go that way. So pretty nice unit. And I have some other stuff, like I said, on in my store. Everything that you see here is all basically with best offers. So if you guys see anything you like, this is a cute little thing here. I picked this up, this little portable micro speaker, USB mini speaker. It plays music. It's brand new. It's in a case and stuff like that. It is what it is. But if you guys are interested in this thing here, in case anyone is interested in Curie, I don't think it says it over here, but this is being sold for parts not working. The problem with this thing is really quick, is that the pump, this works with a pumping system, and the pump leaks. So when it's pumping in the unit, how I found out, I've seen water like dripping out on the side over here. And when I took this plate off here and this, it gives you access to look back here, and I could see the pump in there was leaking water. So that's why I told in the description, if you do buy it for parts, whatever, do not plug it in, because I don't want to cause any shorts or anything. So the LED piece works. If you're a person that knows how to fix these things, it may be something minor, I don't know. I couldn't get it to work. I tried it, cleaned it a couple of times, I ran water in it, and but the LED works. Like I said, it is good. There are pieces that are reusable and sellable. Somebody said, why don't you just sell them in parts? People will buy them like that too. Like maybe take this part off, sell this separate, the water tank, the reservoir tank, the cover here, and you could sell basically all parts. But I said I'd rather sell it as a whole and just get rid of it. That's why I got it for $19.99. So. The person got to pay for the shipping on it. But if you're a tech guy or somebody who knows how to repair these things, it's not a bad unit. Pretty clean considering. So, but anyway, enough with that. Let me close these windows out here. Let's get to the other stories. I just wanted to share it really quick with you guys, and let me close out this. Also, in case you wonder why I got your attention, hopefully, if you're a person that does not like to shop on eBay, you could, if you're a woman, whatever, I got some women's stuff here. You could check out here. I'm on Poshmark. I know a lot of me and other people are on Poshmark too, but I just want to throw that out there as well. These are some of the things I have. I'm not going to expand too much on this, because I do have other things I want to talk to you guys about. So that's basically it. And ladies, if you see stuff, same thing. Please don't hesitate to make a best offer. This sold finally. I was waiting to get paid or not. The way they work it over here is a little different. It's not like eBay where they have a PayPal. You get it paid right away. The way this works with the Poshmark, I'm not an experienced seller on it, but it's not really rocket science to expect selling in these platforms really. When you send it off to them, if the buyer accepts the order, then they make the payment and it goes directly to your banking account. So if you got a PayPal account, it'll go directly to your PayPal account, and for the most part, boom, I send it right off to my bank. But that's how that works. As you can see, it sell much here. I got a number. What I got? I think I got 81 items listed here. 81 listings. Okay, so these are the things I have, and again, everything that you see here is all with best offers. Some of this stuff that you see here is also on eBay as well, just to let you know. So if you go to eBay, say, hey, see that on Poshmark too. I'm doing cross selling, folks. I have to. Very slow business, and I need to, you know, as you can see, I didn't make many sales. What, 1, 2, 3, what, 4, 5 maybe, whatever. Yeah, I didn't make much sales off of this here. I get the impression sometimes with Poshmark, I think I think that people prefer, my personal take, I'm not saying they don't buy used stuff, I think they really do like brand new stuff for Poshmark. At least I notice that when I sell stuff on eBay, it's always usually the tags. People like that there. They like buying brand new stuff. You can't blame them, but you know, that's what these platforms are all about, selling new and pre-owned clothes. So, you know, or pre-owned merchandise, you know. All right, enough with that. What else I want to talk to you about? Okay, well, let's just jump into some of this stuff here really quick. This one here is the Selleck Cafe, and for those who are new, I do not, you know, read everything verbatim. I will give you the URL, and the rest is up to you to pick up where I left off. So I know you can say basically this is like a reseller news, but it's kind of like a little mixture of both, you know. But we're going to leave it at the Let's Talk eBay video. Okay, so it's www.esellercafe.com. Okay, so it goes on here. eBay claims it has fixed the item specifics, and this came out today, November 22nd, 2019. It goes on to say, oops, I got a story here. I don't need the stories or more stories. Okay, whatever. Let's close that out for now. It says eBay issued a final update to the problems with the item specifics that go back to October 15th, category and item specifics update. In its statement, sellers, the marketplace says, has fixed the problem, yet some updates to the listings still have to be completed. Okay, all right, it says, then I guess this is from eBay. We'd like to thank you for your patient understanding. We'll resolve the final issues from the October 15 category and item specifics update. We apologize for the frustration disruption caused to sellers from the moment your experience was disrupted. We listened to your feedback and worked quickly to address the issues. And that's the eBay statement. And then it says final status update. Here is the list of problems eBay says it have fixed. Left-hand navigation filters. I'm just going to read the highlights. Missing values, irrelevant item-specific values, action for sellers. Okay, this is the final status update. This is the action for sellers. I'll read a little into this here. It says, while eBay is finalizing the fixes, they are reminding sellers that you should still update the listing in toys, fashion, home and garden, collectibles, and media gifts categories. And again, just the highlights for existing listings. All right, I'm going to read this one here. Sellers need to provide required item specifics when revising existing listings. Use tool to find problems with an existing listing. eBay recommends using the OptiSeller Aspect Finder tool. I don't know what that one's all about. Interesting. Do you guys know what this is all about? Let's click it on really quick. Let's see what this is, because this is news to me. I didn't get a chance to read everything, folks. I apologize. But let's see if we can get this to open up. Okay, Optic. All right, new third-party tool to help you identify listings with missing item specifics. Well, if they threw a hyperlink in there, I don't really see it. It looks like just a story here. You know what? I'm going to leave this open, and I will come back to it. Oh, wait. To get started with the OptiSeller tool, connect your eBay account to the OptiSeller tool. Download the report update. Okay, let's see what this is all about, folks. I hope you don't mind. I hope you could spend a little time on this Friday evening. Hey, why not? I got nothing going on. I only got the one sale. So maybe we can hang out, right? Aspect Finder for eBay mandates free until December 31st. I'll get out. Okay, get OptiSeller's Aspect Finding tool paid for by eBay and update your listings and mandated. Okay. All right. I don't mind the cookies here. Let's see what this is all about. All right. Come on, it's Friday night. Let's hang out. Why not? You guys do anything? I'm not. Besides doing my videos. I'm going to have to mute my mic. Let's see what this is all about, okay, guys? Let's check it out.
Key to growing sales on eBay is making sure you're including item specifics in all your listings. Buyers looking for fashion items are 65% more likely to use filters to narrow down their search results. Not only does this make it easier for buyers to find your products, it also helps them decide whether to buy or not. The question is, are you missing item specifics values, and do you know what they should be? The chances are you already have some of the information in your titles or descriptions. But when you're dealing with a large number of listings, working out which ones do, which are correct, and which ones should be replicated in the key item specifics can be a real challenge. With OptiSeller's Aspect Finder, you can get going quickly. We'll scan your active listings to see which ones already have the required values in the title or description and check the existing item specifics. You'll then be able to download a file to see what you have and where the gaps lie. Then all you need to do is upload the changes to eBay. Sign up today to start optimizing your data, enhancing your listings and increasing sales.
Interesting. I didn't know about that. See, folks, that's why I tell you guys out there, men and women, whoever, to subscribe to my channel, because you never know what you're going to learn. This is something new to me. So that's why especially if you're an eBay seller, even like I say it all the time, even if you're just an e-commerce seller, well, basically this is pertaining to eBay. I really highly recommend you subscribe to my channel if you want to be updated to when I post out stuff like this here. Any information I get, just to let you guys know out there for the new subscribers, I will share it with you. So that's why I can't express it enough and say it enough. Please subscribe to my channel, like, comment, and share. And if you want to be updated as to when I post out new videos, such as getting new information like this, you'll need to hit that bell notification icon. But anyway, I'm going to leave this up because I'm going to check this out for myself. So I'm not going to get rid of this one here. And I'm going to leave that other window because I want to read a little more into this here. This is on the eBay community chat board. Okay, so you can see I'm here. This is the real deal. This is me, folks, right here. Shop RJ Pasini for great deals. This is me right here. Yes, I do get involved with it. Hey, I'm an eBay seller, just like you guys. Let me see something over here now. There was something I wanted to say. I wanted to show you guys really quick. I think I read this one here. Okay, specific rounds. Did I read that? I think this is the one we did, right? Yeah, this is the one we did. Now let me close this one out so we don't keep repeating myself. Let's close that one out. Yeah, we're going to get to that one in a second. I know there's things I want to share with you guys. Is that the one we just did? Okay, that's the one there. All right, this is the one for OptiSeller. So I'll bump back into this one again. Actually, no, this one I want to keep open. Okay. This one here is how to sell successful on eBay, from phones to fashion. We show you how to make money when selling on eBay. That's what my YouTube channel is all about, folks. It's about helping you guys and sharing information with you. So I hope really you do, like the content I put out. I take a lot of time out of my busy day to do some research and, picking and choosing through all the Google alerts I get to share this information with you. And I hope you guys get a takeaway from it. I really do. I mean, nobody really leaves too much comments, leaves any, comments below and says, hey, this was helpful, it wasn't helpful, blah, 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 whatever. But, I mean, it's nice enough, it's nice to hear every now and then someone say, hey, thanks for sharing the information. But it's okay. If you don't want to, it's okay. You want to give it a thumbs up, that's almost as good as saying, hey, thanks for the information, I appreciate it. You don't have to say it with a thumbs up. All you got to do is give it a thumbs up, right? Anyway, this story... it looks like it was, July 29th, 2019. Well, at least it was this year, right? That'll happen every now and then, folks. You will, on occasion, I will be sharing older information with you guys. So I hope you don't mind. But like the old saying is, old news could be good news in some cases. Hey, it's news that you weren't aware of. Think of it that way. Okay, so it goes on to say he had a successful on eBay. And it goes on to say here, whether you got an old smartphone, languishing at the back of the drawer, or unworn old dresses hanging in your wardrobe, selling unwanted items on sites like eBay is a great way to declutter and make some extra cash. Then it goes, don't know where to start, or worried that your item won't sell for what it's actually worth? See our top tips to help you get as much cash as possible for your unwanted goods. Okay, so again, I'm not going to read all of this here. I got some other things I want to discuss with you guys. Just want to share information. Number one, just going to read the highlights. Build a profile. Do your research. I say that all the time, to always make sure you do your research when it comes to looking stuff, sourcing for merchandise. Make sure you do your research before you go out and buy. You don't want to go to thrift stores and start buying stuff and saying, this looks like it's going to sell, and then you bring it home, you take pictures, and you upload it to eBay, and the thing's been sitting there for the past 2 years. That happens on occasion. It happens with me too sometimes, so I'm no better off, right? I'm just saying, these things happen. Now this looks interesting. Goof bids, eBay poll store. Now, this looks like another tool now. Let's see what this is all about. It's going to be an interesting Friday, I guess. Let's see. Goof bid. Okay. Get the item ID and search team. Interesting. Log in, join for free. It looks like it's a UK product. eBay tools, eBay sniper. Interesting. Select the category. Let's see. How about computers? And please, okay, let's go click here. Okay, I just want to see what this is all about. Let's say a computer. All right, let's see. Oh, site can't be reached. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good. Oh, I hope this ain't going to be a dead site. I don't think it would be. Let's see. Oh, it's got the updates from 2006 to 2019, so it has been something sitting around here. Let's try something else. How about an Apple Mac? Ooh. This might not be a good site, folks. But yet they advertise it over here. Let's see what else they got over here. I'm exploring here, right? eBay misspelling tool search. Let's see. That Goofbit, I heard about them. It's a good site. It's just that for whatever reason, those particular items I picked weren't really, I guess, searchable, whatever. All right. You could enter a search term. You know what? I'm not going to play too much on this here. What's the professional? What do they got here in professional? Yearly subscription. Okay. All right. Me, I always get the, if I was to get this, I like to get the free stuff, but apparently this professional one. But you don't have to probably use that one. And you have the eBay sniper tool. Okay. So you would, like me, I would log into here. Remember me. And then you could also join for free. You could also join the Goofbid newsletter for updates and developments and more. I'll probably sign up for this here. This one, I'm going to probably leave this window open as well. And let's see, we're going to leave this one here because this is where I got it from. Okay, so let's continue research. I'm going off the track here. I'm sorry, guys. Over here, avoid listing fees and pick the right time and picture perfect. Well, that stands to reason. Every picture tells 1,000 words, right? Set your price, right? And again, before you set your price, always do your research first. See what other people are selling them for. Check the sold listings on a specific item. If you're going to sell something of that nature, make sure you're in a ballpark range. You don't want to go too high, too low. Try to stay in the middle if necessary. Think postage. This is Royal Mail's price fund, but even though it might be something like out of state or a different country, whatever, that's posting this information out there, it can still be helpful to you. I mean, let's think about it, really. So here they got eBid. These are probably other auction sites to sell on, right? Online auction site eBay may be the most well-known, but there are plenty others such as eBid, SPH whatever, Depop. I heard about this one. Facebook, Marketplace, of course, Macari, that you should consider. Okay. Yeah, well, you know what? It doesn't hurt to check into it. Let's see. All right, and then the rest, it looks like advertisements. All right, I'm going to leave this window open here. I'm probably most likely going to subscribe to it, no doubt, because you got the subscribe, you can also get the newsletter. I always like to be aware of things, even though I get Google alerts. You might want to do the same thing, and I apologize, I don't think I gave you the URL. Come on, Richie, stop slacking here. It's www.goodhousekeeping.com. Okay, and I know it says /UK, but you could just type in how to sell successfully on eBay. It'll bring you there. Just keep that in mind. That's Good Housekeeping that puts it out. All right, I'm going to leave that one open. I'm going to leave this open as well. Let's get another story here really quick, and then we'll go jump to the other stuff here. This story I found kind of interesting. This one here is from Auction News. So let me give you the URL. It's www.auctionsitenews.com. And it goes on to say, why is there so much cheap Chinese stuff selling on Chinese stuff on eBay? Not selling. Well, they are selling it on eBay, right? Right. This story does not have a post date to it, does it? Oh, October 14th. I'm sorry, guys. October 14th, 2014. All right, so you're saying, well, this is old. Yeah, it is old. It is very old. But again, like I always say, I put this stuff out there so you guys could just get a general idea. This is a question myself I've been asking, and I'm going to read a little into this here, and I don't want to expand too much on the topic, but let's read into this here. And the title is, why is there so much cheap Chinese stuff on eBay? Question mark. If you ever wondered why there are so many cheap items on eBay from Chinese sellers, you are not alone. How can they possibly be making money on an item that only cost a few dollars with no shipping charge? You couldn't even ship the same thing to your neighbor's house for that amount. Forget about a completely different country. Again, it goes on to say, yeah, here we have a listing for an iPhone case. Do you see this? Yes, I do. The price is $3.88 with free shipping from Guangzhou, China. Want to pour salt on that wound? Take a look at what? Take a look at how many have sold. 5,530. We see, that's the thing. They're selling in volume. You know, my dad, God rest his soul, used to have a saying. He goes, you know, his saying was, slow nickels bring in fast dimes. So they're working probably on a high volume market. And, you know, let's say, for example, they're selling this particular item for $3.88 with free shipping. Maybe the cost to them is probably pennies on a dollar, whatever it is. But, you know, I guess if you do the multiplication here and they come out with whatever, 50 cents or a dollar after all the expenses, whatever, I'm just throwing it out there, you know, it could come out to be a decent profit for them. I mean, and like the guy said, take a look at how many have sold according to this. 5,538 pieces sold. Okay? I mean, that just to give you an idea. And here's the thing here, and you know, Apple cases, and look at this, and free shipping. That's why the person, you know, outlined here in red what the price is, and free shipping. Again, they might be getting them in bulk. Maybe this person's buying them in bulk, and they're getting a really ridiculous price on. But it's still, to send this out, if it's just an iPhone case, the cheapest I think it would be, because I've sent stuff like this out, maybe $2.76. Now, unless they have a great deal worked out with the way their shipping courier is, maybe they're getting it, maybe they ship this thing to the United States or wherever for, you know, maybe, I don't know, it's costing something. And they're not getting free shipping. You are as the consumer, but you're not getting, you know, they're not getting the shipping for free. I mean, no one's going. It's like me going to the postal store saying, "I want you to send this out for free." They'll tell you, "Take a walk, buddy." So you know, but their shipping charges maybe from their country to come here. Maybe there's a different. I don't know. I never really researched that. This is a good topic to bring up on this on the Let's Talk eBay or even like the reseller news. It'd be very interesting. I did some poking around and some research and because I'm curious myself. I'll be honest with you. I don't know how they could sell stuff like this and you know get away with it. But look at that. Look at this one. This is even cheaper. $1.99. Why don't you just give it away? Really? You know, give it away. Don't even bother advertising. Well, you know, get advertising, but that's basically what it seems like. It's like giving these things away. Now, is there any hidden clauses to it? I don't know. But look how many people are watching. I wear glass for reading. It looks like 735 people are watching, and 9 sold in the last 24 hours. Again, this was posted back in 2014. But I've always wondered that there. What do you guys think? What do you think about all this here, folks? How do you know? What's your take on it? Do you have anything to say? You want to say anything about it? I'm curious to know. You know, I'd be more than happy to hear what you have to say. But I myself I'm a little baffled here with that as far as that part. I mean, there's no way I could do it. I can't compete with that. There's no way. First off, I don't get the iPhone cases cheap. That's number one. And number two, I can't offer free shipping because first of all, I don't get them cheap enough. And for me, it'd be a total loss. So that ain't going to work for me. But I just wanted to share this with you guys. And again, I don't think I gave you the URL for this one. If I did, I don't remember. But I'm going to give it to you now. It's www.auctionsitenews.com. All right. I came across a tool that I thought would be very helpful, and you guys know out there, well, for the new people who subscribe to me, I love sharing things with you guys. I do. I love taking the time out of my day, even though it's a busy day sometimes. Sometimes my days are more hectic than others, but you know, for my subscribers, it's worth it. It's worth to take time, and even if I have to do it later at night, like right now, it's 8 p.m. over here in the East Coast of New York. But you know what? I don't mind. Even though I'm a little tired, I got to bed late, you know, I'm on this computer like basically 12 hours a day, sometimes 14 hours a day. And it does get tiresome sometimes. I do break for lunch, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, which is not really a break. It's kind of like eat your food and then go back to work again. And I do it 3 times a day. And you know, like right now, I'll probably be looking for a nice cup of coffee to keep me going for the remainder of the night. But I came across this thing called CoolCalc, and it's an eBay fee and profit calculator. Now, let me give you the URL really quick, very basic. It's www.coolcalc.com. What I like about it is it's pretty cut and dry, and it gives you a little more breakdown. Okay, so I'm going to show you what I'm referring to. So I'm just going to throw out numbers here. Okay, let's say the sold price was an item for 20 bucks. I'm just using that $20. Put the information there, all the, you know, the little numerics there. Make sure all the numerics there. Item core, whatever, one item. Well, that's the sold price. Let's put over here what I bought it for. Let's just say, again, I'm going to say I sold for 20 and I bought it for 10. Okay. Okay, so we're going to put that in there. Now, here the listing duration, right now, I'm using 30 days, good till cancel. Category, everything else, you can leave that. If you're going to do listing upgrades, then you would put it in there. Like if you're going to do the Gallery Plus, it's going to cost you. This is what the amount, and it even keys in the amount that populates. Schedule listing. If you're doing a listing design, it's 30 cents. If you're going to do a bold, it's $4. Wow. The insertion fee is 30 cents. If you put a subtitle, it's $1.50. If you're selling international site visibility, it's 50 cents. I don't check any of that off. And let's say the shipping cost for this item was $3.99. Okay, and the shipping charge to you, if you're going to charge for a box, let's say I usually buy boxes at eBay. It's $1 for a box for the shipping charge, right? The shipping cost. Oh no, wait a minute. The shipping cost and the shipping charge. Oh, the cost. I'm sorry. Got to reverse it. All right, let's go over here and. Yeah, the amount to be charged before by shipping. Okay, yep, that's it. Okay, sorry guys, I need my coffee soon. And anyway, as you see, as I'm putting it, I'm keying in the numbers, it populates. Look at the information it gives you below. See, right about when you first see it, you don't think this. I thought the same thing, because what am I going to, where's this thing going to populate here? And it puts it over here, and it's going to give you everything you need here. eBay fee is going to cost you $2. The PayPal fee is 2.9%, which is active right now. So that is the current rate as far as I know, unless they change it without my knowledge. It's going to cost $1. Your balance and profit is going to cost, your balance is going to be, and profit is $9.09. If you're top rated plus, you would go, then it's going to like this store subscriber, which I have the starter, okay? And you can see things start to change up here, okay? Top rated plus here, this will change too. Okay. Oh, no, non-store. I'm sorry, non-store. No. Yeah, store subscriber. I got it. You got to bear with me here, folks. I'm sorry. So, and then you can see over here, this is how it breaks down, okay? And, but you can put top rated plus there, right? 10% discount final value fees on top rated plus sell. You want to put that as well, okay? So the eBay fee, without it, it's $2. Okay, you see that there? I'm top rated plus. Well, this is for non-store subscribers, but store subscribers, same thing. Okay, so it's $1.80. So even if I was over here, it'd be $1.80. But you want to follow the path. This is if you're a non-store subscriber and you put top rated in there, it's going to come out to the same thing as the top rated with the top rated plus with the store subscriber, $1.80. So it's 20 cents savings, but it helps, right? And then basically that's your private your balance and profit. So it goes from $9.99 to $10.19. And then you could reset it and you could do it all over again. Really cool tool. I keep it on my desktop anytime I want to know, because I don't like being surprised all the time. So with certain things I will put in there. I just put these numbers in there just to give you guys an idea what it is. And like I said, it's really, and I gotta say honestly, I love this tool, this CoolCalc, for the simple reason is I like the simplicity of it. And I like the idea how it breaks everything down, gives you an idea what it's going to cost you and what your profit margin is going to be, what it's going to come out to be. Really good tool, I think so. And if you get a chance, check it out. If you do use it, let me know. Let me know if you like it or not. You know, and you could also share the tool too. I think I put it on Twitter, if I'm not mistaken. I think I did Facebook, Twitter, and Google Plus, but I think Google Plus doesn't let you do it anymore, so I don't think it went on that one. So basically, I shared on these two. But really nice tool. And a calculator, so you might want to check into that there. And I gave you the URL, so pretty good. And let's see here. And the last thing I want to talk about, well, I'm not going to talk about the uploading thing. I'm getting ready to close this video out, so let me just don't go anywhere just yet. Let me just bump out of here. Well, before I close out the video, I just want to share something with you guys. I just want to give you a little heads up before I close out this video. There's been a little glitch going on with PayPal, and I print out, well, you can't really see it here, but I'm not going to show the customer name. But anyway, I always like to print out the transaction details here. And the reason why I do that is because not only do the reason why I print out the transaction details off of PayPal is I like to print out the packing slip. And the packing slip comes out something like this, so to speak. You know, it comes out like this here. It's the packing slip. You get it all off of PayPal. Anyway, for the past 2 days, I guess you wouldn't call it a complaint. I'm not going to say I call it a complaint. I'm basically going to just say it was a glitch in the system. But the reason I want to share it with you guys is this is the second time it happened to me. When a buyer makes a purchase, I know I got the one purchase today, right? Should be grateful I got that. Well, I am grateful. I go directly to PayPal and I print out the transaction details and I also print out the packing slip. A lot of people, I know people that don't put the packing slip in there, and you know, I watch other eBay sellers that have YouTube channels and they'll tell you, oh, I'll put it in. Some people put them in, some people don't. I do. People say, yeah, it's a waste of paper, waste of ink. I don't know, I just do. And the reason why I do it, I'll share this with you. I don't get too many returns, thank God. I hope I don't. I hope I don't get any returns. I hope on this particular item, I'm selling this Sony thing here. It's tested here, it works great here, and it shouldn't have any problem. But I found that when you do include the packing list with that there, a lot of times if the buyers do send it back, an item back, they will always take that. I know I would do the same thing, make a photocopy of the packing slip, keep a copy for myself, and I would send it back to the seller. So for me, I think it's a good idea, a good judgment call to always include a packing slip with the item that you're selling. And I'd add, eBay generates it. Well, actually, this is from PayPal, and they'll put their little notations in there, and it'll say over here, thank you for paying with PayPal, the safe way if you pay online, so on and so forth. It's a pleasure doing business with you. All right. Now, this one here. There was something I wanted to say to you guys. For example, this one here, and I had this I did a New York one too. One went out in New York. Matter of fact, I think it went to Brooklyn. I think they should have got up by then. It was a coffee maker. I noticed eBay, it says over here, the sales tax on this particular item was $19, and that's this guy here, Sony, $19.99, right? And here's a little brand new pack of earbuds I was putting in. Anyway, it's right there. It goes over here, tells you the total price, right? The total price was $19.99. This is why I like the transaction details, because I keep these for my records. Sales tax is $1.65. Shipping is going to be $7.51. Handling amount, 0. Insurance amount, 0. Gross amount, that tells you the gross amount, and the PayPal fee, which is $1.15. On the bottom over here, right before the net amount, it says tax collected by eBay. Okay. Now they had it. This is for. Oh no, this is for not for Iowa. This is for Pennsylvania. I'm sorry. I don't know if I said Iowa. I'm sorry if I did. Never mind. So I said I need my coffee. Yeah, this one here is going to Pennsylvania, and it says tax collected by eBay. Now with the New York one, I'm hoping I could be wrong, but I keep all my records anyway, and I'm like on this one here, I'm going to write. I write on here, sales tax for Pennsylvania, and I will highlight and put the year, the fiscal year for 2019. I highlight it, and I want to make sure. That's why I like the transaction detail when it comes to this stuff, especially with the tax and stuff. I'm hoping, the way I understand, I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, please, somebody who's more familiar with this here, drop a comment below and share it with us. But I am under the assumption, I know what they say about assuming, that if eBay's collecting the tax, eBay is going to be taking care of that particular tax jurisdiction. So in other words, if they're collecting from Pennsylvania, they will take those funds from the buyer and send it off to them. That's what I'm going to. But I'm going to check with a tax person, CPA, and find out if that is true. If that's the way I understand it to be. I believe that's the way it works, but don't hold me on it. Okay? Don't sit here and say, well, I'll look at some guy on YouTube and he said that's how it works. Check with your tax consultant, your CPA, whoever, and just verify it. But that's what it sounds like to me. Okay? Because I've read somewhere else that eBay had made some kind of statement like that there, something to the effect that they're going to take care of the taxes for you, or something like that. But double check. But double check. If I come across that there, I will post that link up there or put in a comment. Or the next time I do, well, because tax season will be here before you know it, I will do another refresher on it to keep us all aware, you and I, in general, just to make sure we're compliant, we're in tax compliance with what's going on here when it comes to selling online. Because you want to follow the rules and regulations. Of course, when you sell on eBay, you still have to put that income down as your income, if you're especially doing it full time. But as far as like the taxes, what I would do is before all this stuff was implemented with the new tax rules and changes and stuff, I would highlight it on the transaction sheet. I'd put down New York State sales tax fiscal year for 2019, and I would highlight how much the money was, right? How much it was the sales tax, 30 cents, $1, $2, whatever. And then your tax time would come out. I would pull those funds out, I'd add them all up, and then send it to that specific jurisdiction. Well, it would be to New York State Department of Taxation and Finance, right? So they would get that there. Now, like I said, with eBay doing this here, I sent, like I said, something yesterday. I think it was not yesterday, the day before. It was a coffee pot, Cura coffee pot, and I think it was going to, I think it was Brooklyn. Yeah, well, Brooklyn's like 45 minutes away from me. Anyway, it's supposed to be one-day shipping. So, and they said taxes collected by eBay, whatever. So I'm assuming, I could be wrong, but I'm assuming, well, it has to work out that way because first off, if the tax is collected by eBay, and what are you gonna? It's gonna be a double taxation. You know what I'm saying? eBay's gonna send it, and you're gonna send it. That wouldn't be right. So this is the way I understand it to be. But don't hold me to it. Like I said again, folks, I am not a CPA. I'm not a tax advisor. I'm just sharing information that I've read off the internet, just like you guys do. And when I get the information, especially if it's updated, I will put it out there for everybody, well, for all my followers, or I should say subscribers, to read up on it. But just double check on it there. But anyway, I'm sorry, I'm rambling on. Yeah, let's go and talk about the transaction details. Yeah, there's been a little glitch. This is the second time it happened, and there was a site. I called up the PayPal customer service rep, and he walked me through a workaround thing. Not a workaround, but he told me how to contact them directly off the. Apparently they don't have a telephone number. That's why I said, wait a minute. I called up within business. I said, you guys don't have a telephone number for tech support? I said, I find that kind of odd, a big company like that. And he's like, well, no, they don't have it. He goes, the best way to do is open up a ticket. So I opened it. I said, okay, walk me through it, because I never wanted to see it. He says, you go to paypal.com. I think it's MTS, something with, I guess, tickets or whatever it is. I don't know, whatever. I think it was like that, the MTS. And you fill out this information, you send the ticket, and you describe it, what it goes. It'll generate an 8-digit code number, and that'll be for you. I save a copy of it, of course. And he told me, I said, well, how long is this going to take? I said, because I can't keep calling you guys up every time. What he did was, he goes, you won't see the transaction details on your side. He goes, but over here, I could print out a receipt for you. I said, but I like it. I like the transaction details because it's got the information I want on there. And I've been doing like this here for a number of years now with the transaction details. And I said, I can't keep calling you guys up. I said, this is the second time I called up. So he goes, I wasn't aware of that. He goes, I'm sorry. He goes, well, then he walked me through the process. He said he's going to update in his system and make other people, I guess his managers know about it, that this is an ongoing issue. He goes, you're the first one that's telling me right now. I said, well, okay, what are we going to do about it? And that's when he was telling, okay, we're gonna open up a ticket. I'm gonna show you how to walk you through it. And he goes, and then you put all the information there, and you'll send it off to them. Now, that was maybe around 5-ish. I was having problems with it because the order came in for that particular time around maybe about 4:30, 5 o'clock. And it was an instant pay. They paid right away. So when I get that there, when I hear that cha-ching, I know it's paid. So first thing I do is I go right to PayPal. I log in. And I will print out the transaction detail. I print out the packing slip, and I get it ready to go. In this particular case, it didn't work that way. And I don't mind workarounds, but I like to I'm a very, how can you say it? I'm a person that likes everything in its place. Place for everything and everything in its place. That's the type of person I'm very diversified with certain things, but when it comes to things of this nature, I like to keep everything straight and forward with it. And I like, that's how I am. I like the paperwork. You know, like I'm very regimented and very, not antiquated in my ways, but, doing things the old way. But I like to do it this way. Some people say, well, I won't even bother print out the transaction detail. You could just maybe keep a copy, upload it to your system, whatever, download it, and you'll have the record, so you don't have to worry about the paper. But I like the paperwork. I don't mind having, I got folders for this stuff, and I could do better record keeping that way. But anyway, so I would say maybe about an hour later, I got this message from them and said, this thing has been resolved and whatever. And then I was able to go back into it and print out the sheet, the two sheets, the the packing slip and the transaction details. Like I said, I like it for the simple reason is I write, especially when it comes to taxes. Now, again, even though somebody may say eBay's going to pay taxes, I still mark it down there just for my own sake. And I will write on there, like this is particular Pennsylvania, so I will write I'll write Pennsylvania sales tax for 2019. Like I said again, I highlight the amount, and I also highlight that little notation that taxes are collected by eBay. So I want to just make sure I keep good paperwork like that, good information. But anyway, so as far as I know, that's been corrected for now. Could happen again. The other thing I want to share with you guys, I don't know if they have a customer service, because the guy who helped me out, his name was Joe, really nice person. He took the time. I was on the phone maybe about 10, 15 minutes with him. Yeah, I was not ranting and raving, but I was just telling him, like, I'm very unhappy with, the way this is working. I said, I can't, I told the guy, I can't take the time to call you guys up every time this problem happens. And he goes, what, it happened before? I said, yeah, it happened another time. It happened the other day, yesterday. So he goes, I wasn't aware of it and stuff like that. I'm not saying it's going to be concurrent, but if you are experiencing any problems, now I'm experiencing on my end, but you may not experience on your end, but just keep an open mind to it that if you are a follower or subscriber to my YouTube channel, that it's always important to take the initiative. I know it's a pain in the neck going through the phone menus and listen to all that stuff. To take the initiative to call up these people, call up the customer service rep, whether it be eBay or PayPal, call them up and explain your issues and concerns to them and let them know what's going on. Okay, because out of sight, out of mind. If you don't tell them, nothing happens. And if their tech people don't get a catch wind of it, this could be an ongoing thing. It may be something, a glitch. It might just something that just happened. It has never happened before, but this was the second time. The first time I let it slide, eventually worked its way out. Well, after I called up, it worked its way. No, I didn't let it slide. I'm sorry. I called up the first time when it first happened, and when I meant to say by let it slide, I meant to say let it time for them to do the thing. But I'm surprised. One thing I am surprised though is the customer rep said they were going to make a notation of this here and they were going to forward it to their IT people. That's the only part I don't understand. It's probably a lack of continuity there, but it's okay. In any event, I was still happy with the service. I like PayPal. I love PayPal. And I love eBay. But, when it comes to these little glitches, those are the little tedious things that kind of like needle you, So, but anyway, they corrected it right for now. And I just wanted to share it with you guys. Listen, it's getting late. I am due for a cup of coffee. I don't know how you guys are. It was nice spending a Friday evening with you guys. You're probably saying, geez, what a boring life this guy is. He sits there making videos on a Friday night, people going out to nightclubs, whatever, hanging out, having a good time, this guy. Well, let me tell you, I want to say one thing, though. In regards to being a YouTube creator, which I am, and doing eBay, when I'm not making sales, I'm doing research, okay? And in regards, in doing research, the information I get, okay, when I do research, it's not only with me, I share it with you guys out there, okay? That's why when I do the reseller news on Let's Talk eBay, I'm putting that stuff out there, not only for my benefit, for you guys. I mean, I want the whole premise of this, for this channel, and not only do I do the reseller news on Let's Talk eBay, I'm also a vlogger. I may share about certain things, about anything basically. It could be photography, it could be how-tos, how to build something or how to fix something. I did a video on crafting, making what you call custom-made boxes for items and stuff. How I save money with boxes and how I utilize envelopes. I get a big envelope, and out of that big envelope, I can make 4 other envelopes with it and stuff. I'm very conservative that way, very frugal, and I love sharing information, and I love to share tips and tricks on how to save money, and I like to put it all out there for you guys. That's what this channel is all about. And I hope you do like the content. I hope it does help us in some way. And if it does, like I said, give it a thumbs up. This way, that you don't have to, if you don't want to leave a comment, that's fine. At least a thumbs up lets me know, hey, the guy is doing a good, he's doing stuff for us. He's doing good by us. I take my time out of my day to put this information out there for you guys. And I do it with an open and contrite heart. I want you guys to know out there, people know that I'm doing this here, not for me, it's for everybody. So whoever hits my channel, if you are an eBay seller, and you, like I said again, and you're looking for additional information, when I get it, I'm going to pass it on to you guys. Okay, and in regards to being on eBay, people may think sometimes when I don't go into rants sometimes, but sometimes there were things in the past that eBay might have done that may have upset me or whatever. But for the most part, just to share this with the new subscribers, I've been with eBay since July of 1999, which makes me a 20-year seller on it. Now, a 20-year seller on and off, because I know people say, wait, for 20 years, you should have thousands upon thousands of feedback. It's an on and off thing with eBay. It wasn't my priority at the time. Like I said, I got married, and then maybe a couple of years later, had kids, bought a house, stuff like that. So I had no time, especially being in the IT field. Very stressful job. I come home from work, the last thing I want to think about is eBay and dealing with customers and packing stuff up and selling stuff. When I started back in July of 1999, I was just selling little things around the house. I said, hey, instead of having a garage sale, let's just get some things. Let's throw it up on this eBay thing and see what it's all about. And I started out like that, as far as that part goes. And my YouTube channel, I created that. I registered with YouTube back, I think, it was back in July. I think it was either 2013. I think it was 2013, I believe. I think it was 2013, but don't quote me on it. I have to look it up again. And, so I've been with eBay doing that there on and off. But, in regard to eBay, I'm talking about YouTube, that's been on and off too. But I have to say one thing, though, in regards to talking about YouTube. I have to say one thing. I got to give accolades to eBay because they're the ones that got me started making videos on YouTube. And if it wasn't for eBay, I probably wouldn't have a channel and have over 1,050 something videos right now if it wasn't for eBay. Like I said, it started off with demo videos, sneak peek videos, and intro videos. And then eventually I started breaking off into doing different things. I started making my YouTube channel very diversified, But lately, just to recap a little on to talk about YouTube, I know it's kind of like off the topic with eBay. For a lot of you people out there that are thinking on creating a YouTube channel, you may want to read that new thing that's coming up with the FTC and copper. It's blasted all over the internet. All over YouTube. So when you go into the YouTube search browser, whatever, or you go to their homepage, you're going to see things about the FTC and copper. A lot of YouTube creators are very concerned about this here. I'm not going to mention this person's name, but and I don't think it had anything to do with copper. I can't be be for sure on that part. But this person was saying, I forget what happened, but this person was making $275,000 a year. And I don't know what happened, what caused it, but something, I can't remember the story offhand. I remember very bits and pieces of it. But anyway, long story short, he was doing $275,000, not a year, a month. It went down to $2,000 a month. Now, I don't remember, I don't think it had anything to do with copper, that new thing. I forget offhand what caused his revenues to drop. But man, that's got to hurt big time. Going from $275,000 a month to $2,000 a month, wow. Again, with this FTC and copper thing, you're going to hear a lot about it. If you're not a YouTube creator, or you are just going off of YouTube just for entertainment, just to search and browse or whatever, you probably will see a lot of YouTube creators talking about that topic. And I think a lot of them are concerned. And basically, the way I understand, I'm not saying people such as myself, we're untouchables. My channel basically is geared for adults. That's why it's the reseller news and YouTube. You know, it's the what do you call it? The Let's Talk eBay. But for the people that have gaming channels or channels that are directed towards kids, like maybe selling items like for kids, like T-shirts or toys, or whatever it may be, something along that line. You got to read more into it. I am not a lawyer, but you could you could check into that there. But if you're going to get started with the YouTube channel, make sure you read the FTC and that COPPA thing, the COPPA rules, whatever the rules and regulations. I think this is going to come out in January of 2020. I think that's when it's going to be in effect, fully effect. So just make sure when you're doing content, you're doing good, clean content. Lastly, with my video, I do not discuss religion and politics, and I don't use profanity on my channel. Okay, I don't believe in it. I'm not saying the people who do use it, they're bad, their channels are no good or whatever. But for me personally, I want to keep my channel straightforward, clean content. And you know, my channel, like I said, is diversified. I do, like I said, I do some do-it-yourselves and how-tos. I might talk about my digital photography, which I love too. That's another one of my passions. And I also discuss stuff about eBay, you know. So I mean, my personal take is keep it real, keep it clean, and do the right thing, and you should be okay. But just read that prior if you're going to do any type of videos like that. I'm just saying maybe you might want to read into that there, the FTC and that COPPA thing. It's CO. I don't know how you say COPPA or COPPA. The people say it different ways. You'll know when I'm talking. I'll say COPPA, and you might want to check that out. A person I could tell you I follow. He's a lawyer. He's your social media. He can be your social media lawyer if you subscribe to him, of course. His name is Ian Kozai, and he's really a good guy. I don't know him personally, like I know him like friends, but interacted with him through LinkedIn and on YouTube, whatever. He's really good. He will get back to you. He's gotten back to me on a couple of times. I had questions for him, and he's good. He's good. His name is Ian Kozai. He's a lawyer, and I mean, my personal take is there's two things you could do with this new chapter with the YouTube. Is you could go directly to YouTube and you could read all about it, the FTC and COPPA. Or you could also, well, that's one thing, but you could, I recommend you do that if you're going to. And also, if you check out Ian Kozai's YouTube channel, like I said, and he's good. He'll give you the straight information. You're getting it from a lawyer too. A lot of people out there, like myself, I could go in there, read it, and say, and make my own determination about what it is or how I understand it. But sometimes, to me personally, you're better off getting a legal advice from a professional. And to me, going to a lawyer, or in this particular case, going to Ian, he'll put it out there, he'll explain it to you, you know. But anyway, guys, listen, it is getting late. It's going on 8:30 over here. I don't know how long this video is going to take. If it's a little longer than expected, I'm sorry. I know there's been the past. I've been talking about keeping the videos short, but you know what it is? I have so much stuff I want to share with you guys, and I know it seems like this particular video is going like all over the place, but I really like to get this information out to you guys, you know. So again, I hope you like it. I hope you like me. I hope you enjoy my company and stuff like that. I enjoy your company out there in YouTube community, YouTube world. So please, again, I'm just going to close it at this here. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and share. And if you want to be updated when I post out new videos, please hit that bell notification icon. My name is Rich Pasini. Have a great night. Have a great weekend. Until next time, bye-bye for now.